Windows 11, Ronde Barber, your film session. Yesterday's 3-38 thrashing, or is it mauling, of the Bears started right at the very beginning of the football game. Let's put it this way. We're more bullish on the Bucs than the Bears are bearish. And it started right at the beginning of the game, the first change of possession. Now, this may be a first for me because I don't know if I've ever done a special teams play on film session. Here we go. This is the punt to Jalen Darden, and Darden catches on 25, makes a cut at the 30, leaves this long snapper at the 40s to the 50s, only got one man to beat, it's the kicker, and he's gonna go out of bounds, but a 40-yard gain. Sets up first touchdown of the game, but I have to show you this from the end zone because special teams play usually gets discounted. You almost run by it when I'm watching film, and people go get drinks usually when they're watching it on TV. But here, watch this. If I stop this play right here, you see all these Bears on this side of the ball. You see a guy pointing up at the returner. You have a guy outside here, and then you have the backup guy to make a tackle. So there's plenty of Bear defenders there to stop this return, but watch what Jalen Darden does. First of all, he gets a nice, let's say, side block from Andrew Adams right there. He gets a nice side block from Grant Stewart right there. And then this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is why special teams coordinators don't like long snappers to make tackles. Talking about coming up feathers. Oh my goodness. And then all he's got to do is beat the kicker. He doesn't do it, but sets us up at the 35-yard line. That leads to a Leonard Fournette touchdown. All right, offensive side of the ball. Tom Brady got 21 touchdowns on the year, still 10 games to go. What's that record, 40? He's gonna kill it. But he threw a 600 touchdown pass in this game, but in order to get to 600, you have to get to 599. And 599 was my favorite play of the day on offense because of the design of this play and the understanding between the receiver, Chris Godwin in the slot here, and of course, this guy, TB12. So the running back's gonna motion back into the backfield, Gio Bernard, and then Godwin's gonna motion down. And look, we know that they're playing man-to-man defense. You can tell by that setup up top when Godwin goes in motion, there's a 3-on-3 down here, right? 3 guys, 3 receivers. But Chicago Bears also have this safety sitting in the middle of the field who is taking any crosser that's coming across the formation. Watch how Chris Godwin and Tom Brady work this guy. So first, Godwin's looking at this defender and saying, if he goes high, I'm going low. If he gets in a good position, I'm just gonna stem this back up top, and watch this throw by Tom Brady. Throws it to his back shoulder. I mean, from the end zone, you can almost diagnose exactly what Tom Brady is looking at here. This crossing route, he's looking right at number 6. He even gives him a little pump fake right here. Watch this. He goes, he's gonna go across. No, he's not. He's going back, and I'm going a back shoulder end zone throw. When was the last time you saw a back shoulder end zone throw? Awesome stuff. And real quick, Tristan Wirfs might be the best offensive tackle in football. The Bears came into this game leading the league's sacks, and we all know who this guy is, Khalil Mack. But watch this dude completely dominate him. And you can go put on this film and watch it 10 times, and you'll see a clinic of offensive tackle play against a really good pass rusher. Awesome stuff. He didn't even sniff Tom Brady all day long. Love it. So I'd love to talk glowingly about the 38 points that they scored on that side of the ball, but let's be real. 5 takeaways, 4 sacks, 3 points allowed. This game was about the defense, and a defense that was absolutely mind-boggling rookie Justin Fields. So here, first, this is in the first quarter here, and I want you to take a look at the setup of the Bucs defense. I've noticed the past couple of games a couple of 1, 4, 6 defenses, 1 D lineman, 4 linebackers, 6 DBs. This is a 2, so there's 2 defensive linemen, 93 and 50, and then there's 4 linebackers, Shaq Barrett, Joe Tryon, Anthony Nelson, and then Devin White. So 2, 4, and then 5 defensive backs. And when you're a young quarterback, you get different looks. This is an exotic look because he's looking at the line of scrimmage here and saying, there is gonna be at least 5 blitzers here. Not so fast, young Bear Cub. He drops back and it's a 4-man rush, and all the Bucs are doing is playing simple old Tampa cover 2. Flat, flat, deep half, middle run through. And then the most important guy here is Major Anthony Nelson. You guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Watch him drop. He's gonna be the outside seam dropper right here, and he's the guy that completely confuses Justin Fields because he's dropping into space. He's like, wait a minute, that guy's not supposed to be there. Guy's kind of open. By that time, Shaq Barrett, of course, doing what Shaq Barrett does, which is dominate offensive tackles. This is a simple rush. He just gets up the field, gets his level with the quarterback, turns the corner, and just like last week, ball aware, fumble, it's a sack, and Vita Vea picks it up. So that play is good, and it's only good because 5 or 6 plays later, they do something very similar. They're playing cover 3 here, 3 deep, right? 3 deep, 4 underneath. 1, 2, 3, and who's the 4th guy coming out? You guessed it, big number 50, Vita Vea. And it's just a 4-man rush, right? These 4 guys rushing the passer, and Justin Fields is completely confused. He's looking left, maybe trying to look off. He looks right for the slant. It's right in the window for Antoine Winfield, so he tries to come back to the other side of the field, and by that time, JPP, sack fumble. Of course, we do the whole don't get tackled with the ball thing and get another takeaway for this Bucs defense. From the end zone, you can see exactly why he is so confused. Looks like a 4-man rush. It is a 4-man rush, but it is Mike Minter who ends up coming in here. And then he drops here, and Justin Fields is, what's the word? Flummoxed, let's say. Turnover Bucs, they dominate like they've been dominating. This defense, 10 sacks in 4 games, 16 sacks on the year. It's only gonna get better from here. I'll see you guys next week for the film session.